Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses.
That's low.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's outside. Ball one. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Pena on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
So now with one away and a man at second, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Inside.
Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
That's a ball.
Jake Myers in the box lays off for ball one. Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's filled up. Ball. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill today, Mike Burrows. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's Nico Horner. Out towards right center field, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yeah. Here's your 1. Horner on the go. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Paredes. And there's 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Ian Happ now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, 1 away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here we go, Ian.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And this one bounces away from Vasquez to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And here's a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
That's the ball.
Corner at second with 2 down. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Swings through that. Man on second, 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Fires it to the plate. And he's out.
Got it.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo.
Nope. Ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Swanson in plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Ball.
To the right side. Fires to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 out, space is empty. And now it's going to be Cam Smith.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him swinging. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Now
off
it'll be the
for the
Cubs
Cubs,
DH.
the
Carson
designated hitter,
Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Let's go, Carson.
Outside. Ball.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Outside.
That one misses.
Miss. Ball
So a
4. Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
4
That
pitches. That's an
the
easy
first
walk,
baseman,
man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Misses
That's a ball.
again. 5 in a row. He was late there. Strike 1. That's a strike. 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
1 out, man at first. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that is out of play. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one to first. The throw to second is offline.
Batting in, the pitcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
That one missed. Two on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Ball.
tough spot
That's
right
it,
here. A
ball.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And that'll load
Ball
the
4, runner,
bases.
take your base.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Second baseman, Nico.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Just missed. That's too low.
No, that's
2
down.
and 1.
Ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger
Outside.
of walking in the tying run. Up the middle. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez.
That's a ball. Outside. Ball.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That one lifted to left. Brings it in.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
The next pitch
Ball.
misses, and a count 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Number 44, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. So the Astros lead one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's Alex Bregman. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. And foul ball. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, just foul down the right field line. Wow.
That missed. That's a ball.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Nice grab. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carson Kelly.
Fouls away the first offering. Bregman on third. Suzuki over at first with one away. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, but a run comes across.
Great effort on that play. Knocks it down, doesn't get it cleanly, but stays with it. Is able to come up, make a strong throw across the diamond to get the out.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And That's strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Just missed.
Ball.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pulls that one foul.
That's a ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Caught him looking for the K. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So digging in, Zach DeZenzo. Grounded out his first time. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. In time to Bush. That's the 3rd out. Astros are down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This to 3rd. Zips it to 1st. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Here's a rocket out to left. 2 up, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike. 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's the ball.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Go-ahead run on base. So here's Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a curve misses outside. And the count's full. That one is absolutely belted. And it stays fair. In comes the run from second. Not in time. He's safe.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Down low, it kicks away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for the Astros,
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Missed inside with the curve. Alex Bregman on deck for the Cubs. Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. This to third. Paredes. On to first. Home man for the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And Happ up to hit. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Ian.
Inside,
No, that's it.
just missed. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Happ lays
Down,
off.
ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark. 3-2 now. Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. Payoff pitch. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Cubs are down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Yordan Alvarez digs in now.
Yordan Alvarez.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's
That's
the
ball.
inside edge. And it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bobby Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Maton also getting ready. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Walker.
The curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 2 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Suzuki wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
No, ball.
The 1-0.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That's a ball.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Ball, that's in.
Man at second. Hot shot to third. Zips it across. 2 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Close,
Nope,
but called the ball. And it's 1-0. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The Cubbies with the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Cubs,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
41,
pitcher on the mound, Bobby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Zach DeZenzo.
Hut.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Two down. Goes down looking. DeZenzo not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
One.
Ground ball left
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Smith having a lot more success on the road this season.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's in.
And ball one. Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. The Astros holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That one way inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left field. DeZenzo has a beat on it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Abreu departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Nate Pearson.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 3.
It's a tough pitch.
That's a ball.
But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch it.
Oh, that got him.
Batter, take your base.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
0-1 down. Horner on the go.
That's a ball.
Ball outside, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
So the tying run is second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Man, that got him square in the mask.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Grounds one to short. Pena tosses to first, and that is that. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trent Thornton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
The catcher, number 2, Christian Vasquez.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Maton getting ready to go. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Thornton in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Stays alive. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's up.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Ian Happ.
the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Struck him out looking. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nate Pearson won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
High fly ball out to center field. Myers in position. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Cubs 1. We go to the 9th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ethan Roberts up and loosening in the pen. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hee-haw!
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, number 6.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. That's up.
Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Trent Thornton is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. That's outside.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. That one in there across the letters.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. One left for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, last chance for the home team. Dansby Swanson stands in. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Out towards right center field. Base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers gets under it. 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
That's foul.
That one not close. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.